does it all mean? What does it all mean? Baby, can you tell me? Tell me quick. I'm about to lose it. Sometimes you just gotta reach in and grab it, I suppose. Life ain't like a box of chocolates. Life is like a kid in a candy store. Everybody knows that. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try to fix this really quick for you guys. All right, that didn't help at all, but I can still zoom. It can't take that away from me. Son of a... Quit moving. Oh, crap. Jeez Louise. Actually, there we go. I just... This happened. There we go. There is literally a light right here. I'm gonna take the light right there, shining right down onto this thing, and it's still dark as hell. People think hell is dark. Maybe it is, but god dang. And now it's all bright and stuff. It's like, what do you mean? I was like this all along. Stop hitting yourself. Hello, Ducky. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? I'm just joshing. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I love you. What is that? That's a good question. That is a good question. Mama didn't raise no good, bad question asking people. No, she raised you right. And good of you to ask, but bad of me to have no answer. Lo siento. Right off the bat, lo siento, my friend. You won this round, but you won't win the next one, I guarantee it. I'm gonna be ready for you now. I am gonna be one step ahead. Does anybody want some tea? And now it's all dark again. Okay. I was thinking about this drawing last night when I was sleeping. Hit me like a ton of bricks. It made me wish I had fish friends. So I just wanted to draw a little fish. Just a little fish face. Just enough so people would know it was a fish. And I could go on about my damn day. I think it's a remarkable thing called life. This occupation of space and time. makes me wish, and it makes me miss areas of the universe, the stardust in my soul used to live in, I guess. Exist in. I don't know if it's life out there or not. It's probably not even a word for what we try so hard to articulate. Bunch of weirdos. But I love every minute of it. Hard not to. Every stinking minute of it. There's even the times when I have big, huge bouts of horrible I won't finish that sentence. Headaches. Do you have irritable bowels? Try this. What's it called? Anti-irritable bowels. Oh, sounds good. I'll have some. All right. Yeah, right. What is happening to us, friends? What is going on? And then there was like a little hand, some fingers. Hello, Anton. Is this Anton from the Bronx? 1974? Newspaper route? We fought for the same territory in the Bronx. You and me on newspapers on bicycles. You remember me? Because if this is the same frickin' Anton, then we got a score to settle. Anton, how old are you? Are you 99? Because I'm 97, and the Anton that I knew would have been around 99. Hold on. There we go. I've got to consult my crystal ball. Hold on just one moment. Okay. Anton, I think you're in the clear. Okay. All right. I believe you. Because if this was the same Anton from back then, oh my gosh. You owe me like $4. And, well, you gotta pay up. It's time to pay up. I've been working on this drawing for, let's see, about 8 minutes now. And I just wanted you to know, Anton, that I'm doing all right. I miss you. Me and the family miss you. Come home. We've got some tea on the kettle. We got some board games on the kitchen table. And we got a good movie and some popcorn going if you wanted to stop by. We certainly missed the piss out of you. Amen. Am I right, everybody? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When you're here, your family. What kind of tea do you like? Iced tea? That's the only kind we have. Lo siento. My bad. Had to do that. Hold on. You don't care. That's the spirit. I don't care either. But But once I do, you better watch out. Then it gets very interesting. Because caring is sharing. And I, for one, love to share. I love the singer, share. Uh, there's also a brook where I'm from. It's called the Share Brook. Just a little brook. And I used to draw to the sounds of nature next to this brook. And everything sort of made sense. Didn't have to think too much about stuff, if you know what I mean, yeah? So that's where I was the day I was born. And such is life. Such is the life that we're given. We're not given a lot. For the most part, I think we can take what we're given. We can turn a pickle into an onion. Or we can turn an onion into a pineapple. Yeah. Alright. That's what I love about life. It always keeps you guessing. Me, for example. My biggest question of the day today is this real? Is any of this real? What's happening to me? Who am I? Who are you? You know, that's such. And yeah, you start playing these games. And it feels good to be alive. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. Oh, look at how the spiral in the paper towel goes around the eye right there. It's kind of cool. Could use it as some kind of, let's see right there, really. Actually connects with the eye and that part. It's kind of cool. Let's work on the eye. What? Let's work on the eye. I like eyes. All eyes on me. I like the letter I. And the irie eye. All sorts of eyes out there that I like. Same first 5 letters in the name as me. Hello, your mom. Popcorn is great. Person who has the same first 5 letters. Not. Is your name an anagram? Is your name an anagram? Because I think I know what you're talking about. I was there, Gandalf. I was there when he cut the ring from Sauron's hand. Oh, wait. Sorry. I was somewhere else for a second, everybody. My bad. Get everybody to safety while I fight this dragon. You shall not fart. It's very cold outside. We need to keep the windows up, or we're going to freeze to death. We can't be rolling the windows down every 5 minutes because you fart. No farting in the car, Boromir. Sorry, my bad. Well, they stink is all. Yeah, they stink. Shut up, Hobbit. Who was that, Perry? God dang, Perry's always trying to ruin it for everybody. Peregrine. Pippin. You know, the cute one. A cute one. The curious one that gets them killed in every movie. Gets people killed. If you watch the first one, it's almost like he's like Sauron's secret weapon or something, Pippin. The clumsiest one. He gets them in so much danger. He ends up getting the orcs on them in the Mines of Moria, and that's when the freaking Balrog comes back and it fights Gandalf, and Gandalf dies, but he comes back stronger than ever, kind of like a Jedi. But Jedis never did that. They never came back. They were just like ghosts. They would fart in the wind, and people would call it cool these days. Gosh. Anyways, do you guys like Star Wars? It's okay. What's my favorite character I created? Okay, I'll call you Ethan. I'll call you Ethan. You can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner. I'm very hungry, and I deserve to eat. I like eating. I don't think there's a word for it. Food, maybe. I don't know exactly. Let's see. The face is cool. Yes. Thank you. It reminds me of my third wife. Her name was Jeanette. There was a hair product that was named after Jeanette. It was right before I took a sip of water because I have major cotton mouth. Mm-hmm. Poor Jeanette. We went cruising on the other side of the moon one time. And poor Jeanette fell off the other side. Oh, poor Jeanette. Goodbye, Jeanette. She's floating in space somewhere now, frozen in time. Looking for the light. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, shit. I don't ask for much, friends, but I ask for loyalty. They never came back. What is Anton, you're asking so many questions. I can't keep up. First of all, they never came back. It's very true. Answer that with your own question. And then what is a forest ghost then? Well, Anton, a forest ghost. Wait, you said forest. What? Forest. Oh, it says forest. Yeah, not forest. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's see. What is a forest ghost then? Well, then a forest ghost was something completely different to what it is now. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, that's a tricky one. How many times have you been married? Oh gosh, it says it right in your name right there. 10,000 times, Lightstar. 10,000. I'm 14 years old with a fake wife. Oh, they're not. Well, three of them are fake. They are just two are projections, and one of them is a synth from the planet Gobar, which I don't think you've ever been to. So I wouldn't be talking because they're listening. And it's dangerous to even be talking this far into this conversation. I'm telling you that much right now. I'm trying to save your life. People in this dimension don't even know what's coming. But if you guys want some tea, it's ready. And, all you have to do is throw me a frickin' bone. And I'll have somebody deliver it to your door within a matter of moments. Because I do. I love you terribly. I terribly love you. That reminds me of a song that I never wrote. It goes like this. I terribly love you, I terribly do. I terribly love you from me to you. I terribly do. I love you like I love you. I don't know what to do because I love you. And it goes on for days. That shit can just go on for days there. We don't even have to talk about that no more. Yeah, it's rock and roll. It's what we do. Why talk about it? Just do it. Oh, God bless you all so much. I love you all so much. Let's put some teeth in this critter's head and call it a night. Wrap this little puppy up. There we go. And that little shading on the bottom there. Just a little darkness over there. Just make it look dark and stuff. A little thing right there. Oh, maybe this up here too. You can put little dots there. Look like a 5 o'clock shadow when it's only 6. That's how I managed to fool death and keep his grimy, creepy little hands at bay. He's coming for me, man, but I'm not gonna let him take me. Sorry. I'm not gonna let him take me is what I was trying to get out there. If you're listening, Death, I'm not afraid of you. And Life, if you're listening, I just want you to know I'm more afraid of you than I am of death, because I'll be afraid that I won't get to live by the time I get to die first. I just want to live. I want to feel alive, You know, Domain, we all just gotta want to feel alive sometimes. There's no better way to feel alive than watching other people grow and become one with the world. Giving yourself over to justice, to love, to cosmic love. Sorry, everybody, I kind of got something stuck in my throat there. I think it was a hairball or something like that. I just wanted to remind you that you're watching Story Grub 101 FM, and this is the K Grub. We're taking requests for the next couple of minutes, and requests that I probably won't be able to pay off because of the copyright issues on YouTube. But I just wanted you to know the radio station's going pretty good. I really appreciate the support, and thanks for dialing in. 101, the K Grub. This next song is called "I'm Gonna Love You, Baby, Like I Love You in the Morning" by Cosmic Cal and the Calilicious Cosmic Cats. I wanna love you across the universe, you goddamn bitch. Get off my lawn, you goddamn sweet. Leave me alone. I wanna go home. Something like that. Hey, you weren't supposed to stop. Oh, well, now that was the whole song. What was I supposed to? Was I just supposed to repeat that? Well, I mean, I thought the song was gonna be longer than a bar, four measure. Well, sorry to disappoint you, mate, but that was my song. I asked you here. I flew you out here from New Jersey. I bought your hotel, and I got. That's the only. That's the only song you have. You don't like it? The fuck. I guess I'll just keep drawing. I spent $5,000 getting you here, and you're staying here for another 5 weeks, and you just ordered a bunch more room service 20 minutes ago. I saw you. Good God. That was all I get? I thought, what was that whole album that I saw, like, on, that I listened to and everything? That wasn't my music, mate. You son of a gun. Okay. If anybody has any suggestions, I'm all ears, because I am all out of ears. I am just so peed off right now. And it's not fair to the people who get paid to be peed off for this kind of stuff. You know, it's just... life isn't fair sometimes. Whoa. Whoa. Holy cow, I just had an epiphany. Oh my... Oh my God, everybody. Holy crap. Sometimes life isn't fair. Oh my God. Wow. A bunch of doors were just like blasted through just then. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Stop making my notes ready. Thank you, nobody. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Thanks for the plug. I appreciate that too. Oh yeah, and to answer your question about marriage, yeah, I've been married 17 times to the same being. It's this. I don't know if it really matters in this dimension, because in the other one she kind of comes in and out of existence. Um, but it is this cosmic sort of goddessy thing, this light force. It's kind of common in Dimension 3, but it's hard to talk about in Dimension 6, because people here take everything so literal and they laugh at the weirdest things when it's obvious. I mean, if you just look around, it's obvious that, yeah, things are crazy as hell, and everything's haywire. We hit a snag somewhere. We went off the rails on the alternate futures and realities that we could have gone. This is the one that we're living in now. And some of us remember a different one. I remember a different one. Makes me hungry thinking about it, to be honest. And to be not deceit. Yeah, I guess deceitful. And to be deceitful. Yeah, I wouldn't tell you the truth even if I knew it. Because it's too dangerous, friends. It's better sometimes to even know the truth than to know it and not know what to do with it. I'm telling you now. Knowledge ain't what it's cracked up to be. You feel me? Fair enough. Fair enough. Like and subscribe. Sorry, friends. I'm just trying to drink water and have a good time over here. That's all. I'm just trying to LIVE. Lip. I'm just trying to LIVE. I'm just trying to live. Just trying to live. I'm just trying to 67. What now? How many different dimensions? Well, there's only 6. Which is odd because, you would think if there's different dimensions that there's all sorts of different kinds of options and maybe even like wormholes to other dimensions, like infinite dimensions. But no, only 6. And this is the 6th one. And 2 of them have already gone by the wayside and gathered up into the first one, which we call Ambromenia, which is Pig Latin for love affair with the cosmic goddess that we call Baby Girl. Baby Girl's quite a bitch. You gotta be careful with the Baby Girl. She's likely to tear the house down before she says sorry, before she did anything wrong. You all know somebody like that. It's not an accident. It all happens for a reason. And I think we're all finally starting to figure it out. But it does. It makes me very hungry. Very. Very. I just like rolling my R's sometimes for no reason. And I think it's okay to do that from time to time. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Ew. It's not focusing. Stupid jerk phone. Let's do this. Sorry for your ears. Yeah, it's all. Maybe it's the freaking. There we go. Sorry. Maybe just a little bit. There we go. It's so strange. I have 4 lights on it right now. Maybe if I just take one of them. No. Maybe this one. No. Oh, Therma. There she is. I was wondering when Therma would kick in. Therma's the water heater. Therma's the water heater. We can just bring it closer. How about that? I'll just bring it closer. Keep getting deja vu of these dreams. Ugh. Dreams. there. It's like a little face. What is my creature called that I'm drawing? Simon. My voice has a slight Robin Will.i.am's touch to it. Huh. Will.i.am's. Who is that? Is that the rapper? Will.i.am? Is that his son or something? Robin. Oh, Robin Williams. Verbal art? More like verbal diarrhea. Am I right? Can I get a Hail Satan, please? Hail Satan, please. That's all I ask. Sometimes that's all you need is to ask for. Ask for the Lord Spirit to come and save the day. That's right, everybody. You know the song. If you know it, just sing it. Here he comes now in his dark robes. Who he chooses nobody knows until he makes the choice for us and leads us all away. I love that song. Hail Satan in the back of the room. He's looking with the dust and the broom. Oh, God. I could cry. But I won't. I won't. Stupid little face. Pissing me off. Robin Williams. He speaks volumes. He does. That's right, Thelma. That's right, darling. That's why I love you, darling. I'll never let you down. I love you so damn much. She's been, oh, good Lord. That scared me. She's been with me since the beginning. That's right, Thelma. Oh. She tells the best knock-knock jokes. All you've got to do is listen. And you could be entertained for hours. Lightstar, I'm not lying. But I am scared. She's quite angry right now. I don't know what to do. You don't like the rapper artists on the garbage. You don't like the rapper artists on the garbage stuff. This is what I do. I want to sound tough. I like to make art. It comes from the heart. I think I just farted in my pants. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm pretty hard. I'm one of those hardists. I'm a hard artist. A hardest. A goof. More like just a goof. I don't know what I'm doing, Lightstar. I don't know who I am anymore. Where do I end and you begin? That's the thing. It's the craziest thing. 1 second you're here, 1 second you're not. But while you're here, might as well just have some fun. That's all I'm at. That's you know, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. Well, like talking to my water heater. Or you know what? Just listening. Instead of me talking and yapping, how about just me listening, huh? It's only when you start listening, to life, you can really hear the way, like the inner workings of it, like in the bowels of life, you know. You can really hear the things moving around in there. And you can almost foresee, like, when there's going to be some kind of blowout, you know. See, well, she's about to blow out over there. Jeez. Look at that little face. Isn't that just... It's a face only a mother could love. I like that little face. He's cute. You're a cute little feller. I'm gonna name you Jib. Do I find censorship fun? Do I find censorship fun? What does that have to do with anything? Absolutely. I find it funny, witty, charming. Everybody I know censors themselves. Everybody. But I don't know many people. Everybody that I wish I knew. Jeb Bush? Jeb? Okay, I get it. Good old Jeb. Please clap. Well, we create it for ourselves is what I mean too, you know? Like, I self-censor my stuff when I'm talking to my elders, for example, or something, you know? I don't cuss as much, or I'm a little bit more polite to, you know, to them in a way, like where I respect, you know, when I respect people, I'm very humble around them. Just for an example. Or when you're with your friends, you know, you're less inhibited and you just kind of like let loose or whatever, you know? That's how I was raised anyways. It's a very strict sort of upbringing. Children were to be seen and not heard. So I had to restrict myself in the way I thought and compartmentalize things until it almost did feel like different personalities when you're around different people. And then later on in life, you realize that you do that all the time, every day, even to yourself. And I censor my own thoughts. That way I don't go and jump off a frickin' bridge. Because if I have to keep certain things out of my head, otherwise I have to keep myself distracted. Otherwise, you know, I feel so inclined. But, you know, just in general. And I think everybody does that in like little ways all the time. Of course, some are way less inhibited than others, of course. I have many friends like that, where I'm around them and I'm like, holy crap, you just said that? Whereas, you know, I'm silent but deadly, and they're deadly but unsilent. They're deadly first. I don't know where I'm going with this, or why I think it was the question about unicorns that somebody asked earlier. Really threw me off. No, that's the water heater. That's Therma, the water heater. She's loud, and now she's off. Looks like he's looking up at the sky. Well, she's going out, that's for sure. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I mean, we do, but not in front of her. We're making plans. But don't tell her. Please don't tell her. She thinks she's going on vacation. Oh gosh. I always forget to do that. There we go. I'm gonna look on this little bugger's feet. Not for long, but there we go. Starting the little roots there. Anybody gonna go out and see Total Recall this weekend? It's that new Schwarzenegger movie. So he's like, he goes to Mars and stuff, you know? You ever seen that? It's in the theaters now. It's been out for a few weeks. It's just, I haven't been able to go see it because I can't afford the $3.50 to go and see it. Sorry. What are you listening for? I don't know. That's a great question. Oh, crap. I keep being zoomed in, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, hold on. Get off it. What the devil? Oh, shoot. Golly gosh darn dang. Perfect. There we go. Sometimes you've got to dip in order to skip. That's what they always say. I think I'm living in the past, Lightstar. I'm losing touch with time. For a moment there, I thought it was 1990 again. It's what you call a time slip. And I'm actually 97 years old. It's not my fault. The wormholes was just so juicy. And once you go into one, you can't help but go into many others. And I've lived so long. So long. But anyways, things are good. Other than that, things are great. Everything's just fine. I think that was the same year Ghost came out. Ghost and Total Recall. I want to say Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I saw all of those movies in the same theater in Davis when I was 10 years old in Davis, California. My older brother would buy a ticket and go in. This is long before cameras and people giving a crap about this sort of stuff. Like, it was just so easy. I can't believe how many times we did it. Like, we did it loads of times where somebody would go in, buy one ticket, go in, and then let like 5 or 6 of us in the back door. Once the lights went down, my brother would go and open the door and we'd all sneak in, you know? But it was like so obvious that like people would see the light and everything because it was usually during the day. But we never got in trouble. We never got caught. We'd just sit there and watch the movie for free. And we did that. We saw Total Recall when it came out in Davis. We saw it so many freaking times. And that's how we saw it so many times. We freaking snuck into it. Easy peasy. Or we would, after one movie like let out, we would just walk out into the area, the foyer, or whatever, and then we just like walk into another theater as another movie begins, and they wouldn't even check. They didn't even care. It was insane. It was just the Wild West back then. We were freaking going into 7-Elevens and Circle K's and stuff, and stealing candy left and right, Albertsons, just poaching everything. We were we could have gotten caught so many times easily. These days you really feel alive as a kid when you do that kind of stuff. I'm sure we all did like weird things. I'll never tell them where the bodies are buried. That's for darn sure. Yeah. Second grade was a hard year. Anyways, like that eye. Sort of. One drive-in theater was $5. Yep, exactly. My friend wanted to ride into the theater in the trunk of a car. Per car. I remember people always sneaking into the. Oh yeah, because they used to charge by the person instead of by the car. It's cool that some drive-throughs still are a thing. I got to go to this really cool one outside of Grants Pass when I was 18, I think. That was quite a night. Oh yeah. There's one here, I think, just south of me in this town called San Luis Obispo. There's one. I think they still show movies from time to time, but I think they're coming back in a way. In like certain places, they're kind of like a um, kind of like a what would you call it? A gimmick, or they're like a novelty, I guess. Too, but not a gimmick necessarily. But I don't know. Kind of like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in certain towns, but mostly, yeah, they're all gone. But I remember the one in Grants Pass that we had to sneak in, and that's right. Like people were like in the trunk of cars and hiding in the back seat under blankets and stuff, because it was like like $4 per person or something like that. Silly. I'm not sure where Fort Hunter is. Hearst Castle is um they do tours and stuff. My mom and I are gonna go up there here pretty soon, actually. The place is a trip. Yeah, I'm near there. The Central Coast. I'll draw a little hand. Hello, Daniel. I like hands. Yeah, I've only seen this type of art in some Bible. A Bible. I've, my child, I'm glad that you brought that up, Kermit, because I have written many Bibles myself in my time. Bibbles. Did you say Bibbles? Bibbles. 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 Bible. Bible. It just sounds better when you say Bible because thank you, my child. I shall take that into consideration. I appreciate your approach, and I love you. Thank you for reading my Bibles. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. I love biblical art. I miss holding hands too. Sometimes you've got to laugh, because what else are you gonna do? You've got to find love somewhere. Am I right, darling? Oh, it's out of tune. Are you out there, darling? What are you listening to, darling? Do you like the sunset, darling? Is this guitar to tune? Yes, it is. I love you, darling. And that's the end of that. It was the best of times. It was mostly the worst of times. But at least we were all in it together. I think that's all I got so far. An angry little fish over there. We shall call him Salvador. Doesn't he look like a Salvador? That little fish head. Yelling at his older brother. Probably somewhere on, I'm guessing, Mount Olympus, maybe, perhaps. Also, it could be a turtle. Exactly right, Daniel. Thank you. This is some kind of horny turtle with his head poking out. Perhaps this is he's trying to rid himself of some kind of poop or something. I don't know. That's what I'm getting out of it. It shall keep growing, I promise you. Bibliart. I love Bibliart. Well, everybody, I must shove off. This is what I did in an hour. Not that impressive. Not so cool. Not that neat. But, you know, I aim to please. And that's why I do it. So. But I appreciate the company. Biblika Tarkov free. Hello, Hema. Thank you very much, Hema. I love you. And that you would even consider stopping by, looking, and commenting means the world to somebody like me. And I deeply, deeply appreciate it. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, darling. I love you. I love you all. And I wish you the best. And I hope that life gives you the best. On that note, you all take quite good of care of yourselves. And I will catch you on the flip side.